Hey everybody, we're loaded up and we're heading out hunting. Gonna be my first sit out in the deer blind. Stick around for this week's outdoor adventure. Hi, my name is Dan and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please get started by hitting that like, subscribe, and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Well, let's get hunting. All right, folks, it's early October 2024 and I'm heading out to the deer woods. I'm going to be hunting out on the same property where my son and I both got our deer last year. It's just me on this trip. I'll be heading out with the bow. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so I'm probably about half an hour out from where I'll be hunting. When I get out there, I will quickly be setting up the blind. I will probably be swapping out some SD cards on a couple of my cameras, and then I'll be just snuggling in for a few hours, I should say, tonight to see if we can come across a deer. I have an antlerless deer tag and my general antler tag as well. So yeah, wish us luck, and we'll probably check in on you once we are out in the bush. Alright everybody, it's just after 5. I've got the blind set up. It took about 3 minutes to do that. I pulled the 2 SD cards from my 2 cameras, and we're just going to settle in here right now. Like I said, it's just after 5. I think hunting ends, or sundown's about 7, and we can hunt for about half an hour after that. So let's hunker down and see if the woods will come to life. We've got a wind blowing across basically from my right to my left. To my left is where the truck is parked, so hopefully that's good. At least the wind is blowing the direction I came from. We're kind of watching a field area. This is the same field where my son and I both got our bucks last year, and I got a nice buck out of here a few years ago, so I think I'll link those videos here above me if you want to check out any of those ones. But yeah, I might try to flip through these pictures off the cameras too here while I'm sitting tonight. And yeah, it's a beautiful night, maybe about like 15 degrees Celsius, and yeah, we're gonna hunker down and check in with you soon. Well, everybody, as you can see, we're back inside. I ended up cutting that trip short. That cougar was too close for comfort. It was about 60 yards away. As you can see, with some pretty tall grass in and around there. You know, being out there with just a bow and arrow inside that ground blind with just that and bear spray on my hip, I'll be honest, I really didn't want to encounter that cougar. You know, and I certainly didn't want to be going back to the truck, you know, in dark or dusk, you know, where the grass is, you know, up to my waist or chest, kind of in that avenue. I, you know, just didn't want to chance it. So after the cat went off into the side of the trees where you saw the end of the frame, I waited a few minutes. I threw everything back into my sled, my jet sled, about as fast as I could. It took about 3 minutes to set up, you know, the ground blind. It probably took me 1/10 of that, you know, to throw everything into the sled, fold down the blind and hoof it back to the truck. And I'll be honest, the whole walk back to the truck, I had the bow in one hand with an arrow knocked, and again, bear spray on my hip. But I just didn't want to take chances, so I got the heck out of there. We did see cats, cougars on camera at this property in the winter time. I hadn't seen much activity of them through my other cameras, so I was just honestly trusting that they would have moved on or not been there that consistently. But you know, certainly to see them moving around there a good hour before dark, you know, again, was fairly alarming. So I got out of there. You know, I really don't know what the status will be for me hunting this place. You know, feel free to drop a note down in the comments, but you know, obviously I don't want to be out there, especially with my kids, putting ourselves in a position, you know, where safety is compromised, right? And definitely firearm season will be a little bit of a different story, but I think for now we'll probably just take a step back, you know, from this place. But yeah, it was definitely disappointing. to end the hunt abruptly like that. But yeah, you know, I wasn't going to take chances with, you know, safety or whatever. But cool video footage anyways. It was really cool to see the cat. Again, this place is only maybe about an hour 10, hour 15 outside of Edmonton, right? So it really opened your eyes to just, you know, how close to the metropolitan areas cougars can be. So yeah, nonetheless, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. I appreciate you watching. If it, you know, if you made it through this far, like I've mentioned on the last few videos, I'm trying to grow the channel out to 2,000 subscribers. So, you know, if you're following the channel, you're waiting for an opportunity, it would mean a lot to me for you to hit that subscribe. On this one, we got to see some really great footage of those owls and some cool footage of the cougar. So hopefully you like this kind of stuff over the coming months. Again, we'll be doing more hunting, a bit more bird hunting, more archery hunting, and then leaning in heavily to whitetail deer during the firearm season. And then rounding the corner near the end of the year, we'll be getting back into fishing, doing some ice fishing. So yeah, if you like this kind of outdoor adventures, I always follow this season, so there's always lots to do. And yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, it would mean a lot to me, you know, if you'd hit that subscription button. But otherwise, though, like I said earlier, I'm going to wrap this one up. If you made it this far, I want to thank you as always for watching. And once again, if this was your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, well, please hit that like, the subscribe, and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. Until next time, we'll see you outdoors.